Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Tabby and it's early. It's early in the morning. You know those YouTubers that are like, my 5 a.m. morning routine. You're never gonna find that here, ever. I've just never been a morning person. I wish that I was. I wish that I was out jogging at 5 a.m. before school, but no. Max went to school. My mom is here visiting, so she's with Miles. And you and I are gonna go to a family member's house and do something really cool. So her name is Sierra. We love her oh so much. She is Cece to us, so I might refer to her as Sierra, I might refer to her as Cece. I don't know. But I always decorate her house for the seasons. And I'm gonna decorate her house for fall, but first, we're gonna give her fireplace mantle a little makeover. We're gonna do it on a budget, bougie on a budget. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that it's gonna turn out exactly how I am envisioning it in my mind. It's gonna be moody, it's gonna be cozy. Come on, let's go. You wanna get some Starbucks first? I don't drink coffee, but I will stop and get you some Starbucks. I really wish you were here for real. We're starting this makeover just by taping the edges very carefully. This was really stressful to me because I was worried about the paint bleeding through, but I forgot to do a before shot. So here is that. Okay, I finally got everything taped off. I am nervous, to say the least, but I think we're gonna be fine. I went ahead and taped off this top portion here because that is what is going to be that wood color, and we're going to do that after we paint everything else black. And I decided to go ahead and tape off that little chunk of baseboard and make that black too. That way it's not like a chunk of a random chunk of white there at the bottom. So here we go, let's paint. The paint color we decided to go with is Tricorn Black by Sherwin-Williams, and we got it from Lowe's for $39 and some change, Sierra said. We got a gallon. We didn't necessarily need the full gallon, but we were able to take the rest of that paint, and Sierra used it somewhere else, and you will see that later on in the video. But our thought process with this is just creating a moody accent wall, and we really wanted that warm wood look on the mantle, and we didn't know how to go about it. We talked about building a piece to attach to the mantle, but then I found this really cool product called Decor, and I will tell you more about that in just a minute. We're getting there. I'm a messy painter. I just am. And it's making me nervous to paint in somebody else's house for somebody else because I want it to be perfect and I want them to love it, and I just don't want to mess up. Black just all the way up except for the mantle portion that we're going to do that wood treatment to, because their TV is ginormous. I mean, it's huge. So any type of wall treatment, it's just going to be covered up anyway. So we just said, forget it. Let's just paint it all black and just make it look nice and seamless. So that is what we're doing. While that first coat of paint dried, I wanted to go through all of her fall decor so I could figure out what I was going to bring the next day to decorate. Here are those amazing products I was telling you about. So it comes with the brush, the base, and the stain. And this all came from the Decor store on Amazon. I will link it down below for you. We actually got the wood graining set separately, but they do have sets on the Decor store on Amazon that you can purchase, and it'll all come with everything that you need. We painted the fireplace black. We painted the wall black, and it's not perfect. I mean, you have to look really, really close and really critique it in order to see all of the imperfections. But overall, I feel like it just changes the whole space. It warms it up so much. It just makes it look more grand, is what I'm trying to say. We've done the first coat of the Retiquette. There's 2 steps, or 3 technically, to this process, minus the whole prepping, which is give it a light sand and then clean it with Dawn dish soap and warm water, and make sure you let that dry really good before you start. I think it's gonna turn out great because I like the way it looks even now. Like, to me, from far away, it kind of looks like wood already. But the stain that's going on top is like a little bit darker than that, and I think it's very similar to their flooring, which is gonna tie the space together even more. So I'm gonna take you along with me as I try not to mess this up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add this with the paintbrush. So we got the color Briar Smoke. I don't know if you can see that. And it's almost like that smoky brown color, kind of grayish tone, like I said, a lot like their flooring. And then we're gonna take this wood grain tool, and this wood grain tool is gonna help us make this mantle look even more like real wood. Not gonna lie, initially I was like a little scared because the stain was so dark, but using the paper towel really helped to give it the color that I knew Sierra would like. I think she's okay. I need you to sit up. I'm a little concerned. What did you have to drink today? Be honest. Is you wobbly today? I wish the lighting in here would do this justice. This Retiquette stuff is so cool, y'all. Like, it really does look like a piece of raw wood up here, like stained wood. I mean, I'm still working on it. I'm adding in a little bit more of like the detailing, but it's looking really good, really rustic, and I am loving it. I feel like he's looking at me. Are you looking at me? Because I'm going to tell you right now, you don't want to mess with me. You do not want to cross me. I'm going to tell you that right now. I wish I could say that this was beautiful fall. Where are you from? I wish I could say that I was standing in the most beautiful fall breeze ever, but I'm not. It's like 100 degrees. It's hot. But we still bringing out the pumpkins. Sun's out, guns out. Y'all see that? All right, in all seriousness, I think it's appropriate to start pulling out the pumpkins because it's almost Labor Day. And by the time you see this, Labor Day will be past. I know you're over there. You're thinking, you're wondering, how can I decorate for fall? This video is gonna give you inspiration for when you decorate. We did her fireplace makeover. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I can't wait to do it to my own. And now with this new look, I am even more excited to go decorate her house for the fall season. I've decorated her house before for the fall and for Christmas, and it's always a challenge for me, but I love sharing these videos with you guys because I feel like it just gives you one more way to be resourceful and to decorate on a budget. So if you have a cousin, a friend, a sister, a mom who likes to decorate for the seasons like you do, one of the best ways to save money is to swap, share, and borrow decor. JJ and Sierra are relatively new to this house, and they've been updating it little by little, getting things here and there. Last year, fall was very minimal, and we're adding just a little bit more this year because there are some new places to decorate. I am going to be sharing with Sierra some stuff that I'm currently not using, and we're not buying anything new to decorate. We're just gonna use what I have, and we're gonna use what she has, and we're gonna make it work. Now, I don't feel like that's very typical for YouTube. Hey, it's not even typical for me. But sometimes that's not realistic for people. You can't go out and just get what you see and what you like. You have to just use what you have. So I'm taking on this challenge and I'm bringing you along with me, and we're gonna be decorating her kitchen, her dining room, and her living room, cozying it up for fall. Here is the wall that Sierra decided to paint. I was so glad that she ended up doing that because it brought the spaces together so well, being that you can see the fireplace right from this room. I'm just decorating this side table that she has beside her dining room table. This sign right here, she got from Aldi. She has 2 of them and they're both double-sided, so that's 4 signs that you can use. And I think she got them for like $10 a piece. Crazy price. So we're just adding some fall touches over here, hanging up this really pretty tea towel and some pumpkin mugs and a pumpkin plate. I love decorating this little shelf for the seasons. Over here, I decided to put their tiered tray by the coffee maker with some signs. I did move the cloche with the pumpkin over here because it was just too good and too perfect for this tiered tray. But I do move the pumpkin I put on the bottom for a turkey of hers that I found, and you will see that at the end. Moving over to the table right beside the fireplace, but also beside the garage door. It's kind of like an entryway table for that opening to the home. I decided to use the other sign from Aldi over here on the Farm Fresh pumpkin side. I thought that pop of color was really fun. And even better, it was right beside this basket with a pumpkin and some fall florals. So I thought it was fitting, and then adding some candlesticks too for some added height over here. And here I broke Sierra's candle, which is fine. It's just a wax candle. I took it off and placed it back in the candle holder. Here is the garland that we're using on the mantle. It's pretty sparse and it was giving me a hard time, as you can see. But you know what? Sometimes less is more, and I really loved the way the mantle turned out. It was very simple and not very cluttered, which is good because the TV is right above it. And we also wanted the mantle to shine, and we were just using what we had, and this is what we had, and it turned out beautifully. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps my channel out a lot. And also leave a comment and let Sierra know how beautiful her home is, and subscribe so you don't miss any future homemaking and decorating content. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.